Hello everyone, in this video we are going to construct a program of bisection method in a Python. So let us understand first of all a bisection method and then we'll go and construct the program in a spider. So in a bisection method, let us find out the root of a given function x square minus 8x plus 2. Let the initial guesses are a equal to 0 and b equal to 1. So f of a, after putting the value of a equal to 0 in given function, f of a is 2. B equal to 1, f of b, after putting the value of b equal to 1 in a given function, I get a value of minus 5. So there is a perfect combination of f of a into f of b is less than 0. So 2 into minus 5 is minus 10 and which is less than 0. Hence our initial guesses are correct. Also we need to take our accuracy. In the specific problem they have mentioned accuracy up to 2 decimal places. So accuracy equal to ACC equal to 0.01. So I have assigned a variable named as ACC equal to 0.01. Further, in a calculation we construct a table. In that table the first column was of a n, that is of iteration. The second column is of first initial guess, second initial guess, then a value of c, that is a plus b divided by 2, then f of c, f of a, f of b and the error. So in first iteration we have taken the a equal to 0 and b equal to 1 from this as per the given data, and we have found out the value of c. So the value of c I have got here is 0.5. So 0 plus 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. f of c, after placing the value of c in a given function, I have got a value of minus 1.75. Similarly, f of a, f of b I have calculated, and then I have calculated the value of error. The error is a positive difference between a and b value. So 0 minus 1 or 1 minus 0, modulus of 0 minus 1 or 1 minus 0 is 1, which is greater than the accuracy. So I need to proceed further for a second iteration. For second iteration I need to check out the initial guess. I need to modify the initial guess from the previous iteration. So how modification is been done? I am going to check the function f of c, value of function f of c, that is f of c, here it is minus 1.75. Now in previous iteration f of b is negative, so I am going to replace c by b. So in second iteration my a will become 0 as it is, but b is going to be changed to 0.5 as f of c is negative, okay, and f of b is negative in a previous iteration. So I proceed further with the same logic, calculating the value of c, that is a plus b divided by 2. New value of a and b are 0 and 0.5, so it will come 0.25. f of c is calculated from it. Now it is coming positive. So for next iteration I need to replace a by c, not by b by c. So that's why I have replaced by a by, instead of writing 0, continuing 0 as a equal to 0, I am going to replace it by 0.25 and I am going to keep 0.5 as it is. So likewise I need to proceed further. Parallelly I need to check the condition about the accuracy. The error should be lesser than or equal to the accuracy, okay, where my accuracy in the given problem is 0.01. so up to 8 iteration, at 8 iteration I am going to get the answer. So your answer will be this one, that is 0.26173 is the root of the equation. So in a logic of replacing the value of a and b, I have written here a simple logic, f of c into f of a. Now let us check out the logic, f of c into f of a. So negative value into positive value, what will be the answer? It will be negative value. So is it less than 0? Yes, it is less than 0. So what we have done? We have replaced b by c. So that's why I have written b equal to c. Okay. Else, if it is not valid, f of c into f of a is greater than 0. Likewise, in a second iteration, if you can see, in a second iteration f of c into f of a is greater than 0, that is positive into positive. so it is greater than 0. So we are not going to replace b equal to c. Here in the second iteration we are going to replace a with c, so it will execute this loop. You can also go for f of c into f of b, okay, or f of c into f of b, then you have to replace, or else you have to replace this a equal to c. So this was the problem based upon bisection method. Now let us construct a program based upon same problem in a Python. Okay, so let me share you the screen of a spider where we are going to construct a program. What I will do, first of all, I will save the program by a name, program of bisection. Program of bisection. I will save it in a Python file format and see. So the name will appear over here, and I will start the program. I will start the program to write in a editor window. So program for the hash program for bisection method. Now the hash represent, it is the command which is not going to execute. Okay, which is not going to execute when we run the program. This line is not going to execute because it's a comment. It is just for our understanding, we are taking this line as the first line, that is name of a program. So it will be helpful for us whenever we recall the program. It is going to help us to identify which program is, what the program is about. So first is what is to write a given data. So you have seen the first given data we have written is the given function. So the syntax for writing a given function in a Python is def f of x colon, you need to write a function in a written as, it will read as, so what is the function? X square minus 8x plus 2. So x square minus 8 into x plus 2. Okay, so this is your given function. Then you have been given a value of a and b. So let us write the value of a and b. So as I have told you, for taking the input from the user in a format of an integer or in a format of a fraction, we have to use eval command. So a equal to eval in bracket input in bracket, enter the first initial guess. Okay, a, enter the first initial guess a. Similarly you have to take it for second initial guess b. So I will just copy paste it. So I will have enter the second initial guess b, second initial guess b. So I will represent it by b. Next thing, they have also mentioned the value of accuracy. So I am going to have the value of accuracy in a variable name as acc. Enter the value of accuracy, value of accuracy. Okay. Further, they have also mentioned the iteration. Now in a Python, the default by default value, the initial value of any variable is starting from 0, while in a MATLAB and Scilab it will have by default value starting from 1. So here in a Python we must define the value of the initial variable, that is iteration, initial iteration, to be as a 1. Okay. So we have this point, we can see the first 7 line are nothing but your given data of the problem. Okay. Then we need to check the condition. Which condition we need to check? This condition we are going to check, f of a into f of b should be less than 0. Okay. If it is not 0, then we must tell user that your initial guesses are wrong. Okay. So for that case we are going to have if command, if f of a into f of b is less than equal to 0. Now if it is less than or equal to 0, it is okay, initial guesses are correct. But if I want to tell the user that initial guesses are not wrong, I must alter this condition. That is, if f of a into f of b is greater than 0, then we must say that, then we must mention it as your initial guesses are not correct. So you must type your initial guesses are wrong. Okay, your initial guesses are wrong. So this message should be given to the user when the user types wrong initial guess. Okay, when the user type wrong initial guess. Let me check out with the indentation. Yes. So it is going to, if this is the condition, if it satisfies this condition, you will see this message. If it doesn't satisfy the condition, it will go to the else part. And what is the else part in it? Else part, we need to find out the value of c, that is a plus b divided by 2 for a first iteration. Then we need to run that program up to the accuracy. Okay, so we are going to use a looping statement, that is while, for finding out the accuracy, for checking out the accuracy criteria. So while in bracket ABS represent absolute, that is, in mathematically we called it as modulus. So ABS of a minus b should be lesser than or greater than equal to 0. Yes, lesser than or greater than equal to accuracy. So why I am writing here greater than? Because if I have written lesser than, it will stop the program because it is going to satisfy the condition. Okay, so if we want to run the program, we must write it as greater than or equal to accuracy. Then and then only it is going to execute further in the loop. Okay, so after writing while statement, you are going to find out the value of a plus b divided by 2, that is equal to c. A plus b divided by 2. Also, we have also seen there was a condition. There was this condition, f of c into f of a is less than 0. So instead of writing f of c and f of a, we will store its value in some particular variable, that is product. PROD represents a product, and I will mention f of a into f of c to be as a product as a variable. So I have just stored the multiplication of f of c into f of a in some term, that is called as a product a variable. Now I am going to check the condition. Which condition I am going to check? If the product is less than or equal to 0, that is this condition I am going to check. F of c into f of a is less than 0. So I am going to write in a bracket, I am going to write if product is less than 0 or it is greater than 0. Okay, if it is less than 0, then we need to use this. So I will have, if it is less than 0, then you need to replace a equal to c. Else you need to replace b equal to c. Now while doing this, we must take care of iteration as well, because iteration for every step it is going to be different. After calculating the value of c, the iteration value is going to get modified. So we are going to have n equal to n plus 1. Similar way, we are going to have n equal to n plus 1. Okay, and then that will be the else part. Okay, after doing this, what we are going to write? We are going to write a print statement. The value of iteration, first of all, that is n minus 1, and the value of c. So why it is taken n minus 1? Let us see. First of all, we will take n comma c, and then we will have n minus 1. Okay. After writing this, we are going to print the value of c. The value of root is c. Okay. So this complete your program of a bisection method. Now let us check whether we have missed something. Yes, while constructing a table we have added some a heading over it, that is A, B, C, D. So we must enter some heading also in this program. So I will write insert a print int comma, that is I am going to have only this two column. Okay, int comma root. One column consists of a iteration and second column consists of a root. Now let us run this program. Hit a run button. It is taking some time. Yes, now it has appeared. Enter the first initial guess. So here the initial guess was 0 and 1. Instead of 0 and 1, I will put 2 and 3, and I will have the accuracy of 0.1. So what message appears here is your initial guesses are wrong. So intentionally I have made 2 and 3 as initial guess. So I have got a message that your initial guess was wrong. So that's why what you are going to do, you are going to again rerun the program, and now this time you are going to put the value of 0 and 1 as your initial guess. Okay, 0 and 1 as your initial guess. Now you can see the program is executed. Okay, and the value which you have got is 0.50781. Okay, now you can see there are two columns. One is of iteration and another is of root. The iteration has been started from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in spite of starting from 3, what you can do, n minus 2. Okay, and then again run the program. So now you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 6th iteration you have got this answer. Now let me cross verify my answer. Let me check whether I have got the same answer. 8 square minus 8x plus 2. Yes. So here we have done some small mistake. What is that mistake? The product, if it is less than 0, we have mentioned it as a equal to c, and the product it is greater than 0, we are placing it as b equal to c. So if I say the product is greater than 0, what will happen? Let's check out. Initial guess. So now you can see you have got a correct answer, that is 0.2578. so there was a mistake in this. If it is product is greater than 0, we have to appear it as a equal to c. If it is less than 0, we have to appear it as equal to c. Similar way here it should be greater than 0. Okay, so this is how you need to do the program of a bisection method in a Python. Okay, thank you all for watching this video.